Very often I'm asked in my coaching sessions, especially towards the end, is how do I sustain this new behavior I've got used to, or this new thought process, or this new mindset once the coaching session is over? And I want to share with you today what I do with a lot of my coaching clients to help them stay with their new behaviors that's serving them. I use something called the anchor method. For me, what an anchor means is association. Association to a new behavior or a thought to something that I can externalize. For example, I'm going to share two examples here. In one of my coaching sessions with a leader a couple of months ago, I was working with that leader to take ownership and take charge and don't expect others to fight for a situation in what you believe in. So while we were discussing and we were talking about it, so I asked him, what do you think are anchors that will resonate with you to take charge, to speak up, to step up? And very interestingly, in the conversation, the image of a soldier came. A soldier is somebody who will never step back. If there is a situation, if there is a crisis, he's the first one. He's on the front line. They're fighting. Whether he's a general or not, he's there on the war plane fighting. And so the soldier stands well for me in this situation. So every time I encourage him that every time you get into a situation where you feel, I'm not sure whether I should take charge or let that be, just call the soldier within you. And he had created this wonderful affirmation for himself. Very simple, started with, I am a soldier. So every time he got into situations where he had to experiment this new behavior of his, he would start with, I am a soldier, and I'm a soldier, I am a soldier, I will do this. And that helped him take charge. That helped him take care of all the barriers, all the thoughts that came into his mind, stopping him, which would have happened earlier. That's one example. The other example I want to share with another leader working on his expectation mismatch and anger or with his colleagues. He would expect something to be done in a particular fashion, and when that's not come back or the output is not what he expected, he would get really angry. And there would be an outburst, and of course that would spoil his relationship, his credibility as a leader, and his team members obviously upset about what happened. So we had a similar situation looking at how can you catch yourself before you react? How can you catch yourself to understand that you're getting into a situation that will get you to get upset or say things that you would regret? And what anchor can you use to stop yourself doing that? So he came up with a very beautiful picture, which was a picture of an eye. And he made a picture of an eye and he stuck that picture on the corner of his laptop. So every time he would have the urge of irritation or something that didn't go, and he would feel that the emotions or feelings that are coming up within him that's not going to be serving him or his relationship at work, he would look at the eye. And the eye was an awareness that's helping him look back inside and telling him, hey, this is happening. Pause. Stop. Watch what's it doing to you. And choose what you want to do now. And that worked so beautifully for him. He came up with this in his third session. By the eighth session, he was so linked to it. He felt that this was a wonderful anchor reminder for him to watch not only the anger, but any other behaviors that were not serving him. So these are two examples I shared about how leaders picked up anchors for themselves in the conversation on the areas they're working on. And they took back with them after the coaching session to see that how it serves them and helps them stay on track. I hope that helped you, and would love to hear if you have done something similar, or if you have anchors that have helped you. It would be wonderful for us to hear from you. Bye-bye.